Hey guys, welcome back. If I sound terrible, I get this thing this time of year. I don't know what it's from, and I've gone to the doctors and they don't know what it's from, but more people are getting it. I don't know if in this part of the country, if from the cold weather, if it somehow pushes air pollution, if it like somehow pushes it closer to the ground, or it's the cold weather itself, but it'll feel like you scalded your lungs, like you scalded them with the cold weather. And I'll start to cough and hack and wheeze, and I'll hurt like all over my body. I'll cough that hard. And Loki now has me under kind of like house arrest. He's like, you are not going out. And I don't know what it comes from. I went to the doctor. I was like, it feels like I've never had asthma, but it feels like kind of like asthma, like symptoms. You start to cough and wheeze, and like your lungs feel scalded, and you can hear how lovely I sound. But he's protective like that. I would not be happy being kept in until the weather warms up. I mean, it was in the 40s today, and I got one of the coughing attacks and my lungs just felt absolutely scalded. So again, I don't know if it's cold weather, or I'm not like a meteorologist, so I don't know if like this cold weather, if it pushes like pollution down to the ground, or there's dust in the air, or whatever it is. But your lungs will feel like they got scalded from the cold weather, and you'll start to cough and wheeze, and you'll be like you're dead. And Loki, of course, is concerned, and the Bun-Buns were concerned, and they're all like, oh my God, what happened to you? You're sick, you're dying. And I'm like, no, it's just cold weather. This happens every year. But he will get like that if you have like something that needs taken care of, or something that you could avoid. I mean, technically, from now till it gets warm, I really don't have any reason to leave the house. I know that's a couple months stretch, but unless it's like in the 50s, and we're going to have a couple of days in the 50s this week, I really don't have a legit excuse to, be out of the house. And the light up night for a town is coming this Saturday. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go. And then I saw it was 40, and Loki's like, nope, you're not going. And you kind of have to give into that protective side, because he'll do what he has to keep me inside. Like now, I'm inside of my own free will, and of course, I'm gonna have to walk outside to do stuff like take the garbage out and that, stuff like that I can't avoid. But he'll bundle me up in a scarf and everything else, and have me breathing through the scarf. But if you don't let him protect you, he'll do something that'll give you no choice, and then he'll protect you. And I can say that from experience. If I would keep going out there against his wishes and keep coughing like this and keep getting sick like this, he would arrange for something to happen. I would twist an ankle, I would fall on ice, I would do something, and then I would have to stay in. And he'd be like, see, you're staying in now. And if I got to fight and I was out there like hobbling on like a leg or a crutch or something, he'd do something else. Um, he does have that side to him that I'm protecting you no matter what the cost. And it's been mentioned, as I mentioned in the books, it's been mentioned he has a temperament of he wanted one person to draw, and I think I've told you the story before, and they kept saying no. And basically he told them, you're gonna learn to draw, and they said no. And he said, I'm gonna break your hands, and then you're gonna learn to draw. And they were like, okay, because he would do it. He would do it. It's not that he's vicious, he's not cruel, it's just he will do what he needs to do to get the job done. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if I defied him and went out and, had an accident. Now, if I forgot, or I like truly desperately needed something and I had to go out, that would be something else. He'd give me a free pass. But if I'm just going to go out, and I don't have a legitimate reason to be out there, he'll see to it that something happens. But luckily, in this state, I'll catch a couple times during the month, even in like December, and that we'll probably have weather in the 50s where it's warm enough that I can bundle up and go out, because I walk everywhere, in case you guys are wondering what the heck's going on. I walk everywhere, so you're walking And the ear is cold, and since it's cold, I have breathing problems when it's like colder weather. I start to go like that, and a lot of people around here are starting to get it the last couple years, and the doctors can't tell us what it is. So he's gonna keep me inside as much as possible. So any of those ideas I had of winter sports or stuff like that, he's probably gonna tell me no. If it snows like this is from 4 years ago. If it would snow like this, maybe he'd cut me a break, let me go see the snow for like 5 minutes and be like hovering over me, and I'll be like, oh God, Loki. But yeah, if you don't want him to, you know, make things accelerate, listen to him when he tells you no. He told me no about being outside. I came in and like I have like bay leaf and I have Vicks and a bunch of other stuff I rubbed on. I think I rubbed Tiger Balm on too to like kind of try to clear that up, because it was like you would think I instantaneously got last stage of something horrible because I'm coughing and I'm wheezing and I sound like I have this horrible cold. And it's my reaction to the cold air. So, you know, don't push Loki on stuff if he tells you, like, if you have the same kind of reaction or you have a reaction to something else and he tells you no, don't fight him on it, because he'll find a way to make you do what he wants. Like, I would break a leg, fall on ice and break a leg, and then I would most certainly be inside. So yeah, don't push Loki. He's usually pretty good. And I know, just found out, like the store here that I go up to see my friend, she delivers. So if I ever want bread or like milk or something delivered, I could probably get her to deliver and like tip the girl some, and I'd be good. So, you know, guys, just listen to Loki. He'll do what he has to protect you. It's a more aggressive kind of protection. It's you will be hurt and then you will do as I say protection, but you know, it's from a place of love. It doesn't make him evil or bad, and it does scare some people, but it shouldn't scare you. It's just that kind of, you know, aggressive love he has, kind of like, you know, we use foxes to symbolize him, and a fox mother will sometimes pick a cub up because the cub's being very naughty, and she will thrash that cub around 7 ways from Sunday, and then the cub will go, you know, get the bath or eat or do whatever it wasn't gonna do. It'll be hurt and it'll be crying and squealing, but it's still gonna do what it was meant to do in the first place. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.